Hey, what's up? So, as I hinted in earlier posts, I was getting a new snare drum, and I finally got it in the mail today, used from Guitar Center, from Manchester, somewhere in the East Coast, not Manchester, England, but somewhere in the East Coast, Manchester Guitar Center, and it's the Pearl Sensitone Steel Custom Alloy, and I know what you're thinking. Hey, he already has a Pearl Sensitone Steel. The same exact one, but it's crappily painted black. And I'm like, yes, that's correct. But this one is just nice chrome. I love this drum so much that I bought a second one because I'm crazy like that. It's got a good tone, got a good sound, and it's pretty much a cheap snare drum, a real bang for your buck. You can get this one for about, I think this is discontinued because this is the model for the Pearl Vision line series. And my drums were Pearl Vision series, and I got those back in 2009. And I think they discontinued the Vision series. Or maybe there's only like one style of Vision series because when I checked on the Pearl website, there's no more Vision series. So this is a real good bang for your buck. It's reminiscent of the Ludwig Supraphonic snare drums, if you know that. Kind of has that same design with a little outward line in the middle of it. And I guess I'm thinking about the 70s and 80s drummers who use that snare drum on many recordings and live performances, especially like Steve Gadd. He used the Supraphonic snare drum in conjunction with his Yamaha kits back in the 70s and 80s until they finally made him a signature snare drum. And with this drum, you can get the same exact tone and sound. You just gotta put the right heads in, put the right snare wires, and yeah. So I'm gonna be doing a multi-part series called Projekt Snare. Jet fuel can't melt steel snare drums. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to this bad boy after I trick it all out and make it Haynes World style. I'm going to put some new heads, going to put some new snare wires, take all this ugly Remo crap off, because Remo sucks. And yeah, this is what I'm going to do to it. Let me go. I'll be right back. I'm going to outfit the snare drum and give it a whole new look. So for the kicks, I'm going to add a Evans heavyweight batter head. Super thick. Great for like heavy rock and metal, punk, whatever. All your heavy blast beats. Gotta get a good tone out of the snare drum. Really gonna make it sound nice. Especially when it's a steel snare drum, it can ring a lot. But with that head, really gonna give it some crack, power, pop, and durability. And of course, for the bottom head, it's always gonna be a Evans Hazy Snare Side 300. It's got a bright open tone, long sustain from the bottom head. Gonna crank that nice and tight. And of course, the perfect combination, can't go wrong with the Pure Sound Custom Pro brass snares. Bright resonant. This is a 24 strand, and I'm used to the standard, which is 20, but added 4 more strands and see what I can get out of this. Yeah, so I'm gonna be working on this for the rest of the night. And like I've explained with, like I've said before with snare drums, you can get a snare drum to sound many different ways by adjusting the snares, using different combination of heads. The snare drum is your signature, it's unique. And it's not like other kinds of drums. Like the tom-toms all have its unique sound and specific tone. And the bass drum is just a deep low thud. So you're really not going to hear a different sound coming out of that one. It's going to be the same sound all the time. But with the snare drum, there are many different things you can tweak with it to get a different and unique sound. You can change the snare wires, add 10 strands, 20 strands, 50 strands. This one right here has like 30, 40 strands or something, which is really like overkill. And yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm not too fond of this cable method on the strap down of the butt plate and the strainer, so I'm gonna take that off. So this is the introduction of the Projekt Snare jet fuel can't melt steel snare drums, and it's going to be a multi-part series. This is an introduction, and I'll do another video explaining what I'm doing at the process. I'm also going to clean the snare drum up. Actually, I'm going to shine it up and really clean it good, and when it's done, you'll have like a $120 snare drum that sounds like $500, like you fucking bought like a Ludwig Superphonic snare drum for like $450. But this is gonna sound $450, but it's gonna be costing only like about, at the most, $200. So yeah, we'll see you in the next video.